Hello everybody and welcome back to another Let's Play mini shot. This week we're checking out a visual novel that's about to hit Kickstarter. Ecosphere. Okay, this was arranged over a month ago, where the dev actually reached out and asked me to check this out, so yeah. Plus, well, with the fact that the channel has been doing quite a few visual novel related videos, I figured why not. Yeah. But anyway though, yeah. I'll have the link to the Kickstarter in the description, and it should be launching on May 19th alongside Steam's visual novel festival. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case, but regardless, yeah, check the description when the video goes up. Yeah. So we can now do the thing. Be seen a more discreet introduction. But I have proof that my prototype works. One glide for a few meters. Yay! Success? Oh, and also side note, but when I was first having a look at the visual novel, I adored the character designs, especially with our main character here. Yeah. Before one crashed. Oh, hang on. Is that one or I? Okay. Before I crashed into that damn tree planted in the center of the village. By adding thrusters, I should be able to get adequate thrust and my mother burst in before I finished my train of thought. I feel like I'm going to get scolded. A rain cross. Some villagers peek out, surprised by the commotion. Could be a little more discreet. Everyone's watching. Says the girl who just crashed into the tree in the village square. At least I managed to develop a new invention. I'm going to add thrusters to get some height. Can you imagine the distance we could travel? You're just like your father. The mere memory of my father always calms the tension between us. I was 5 when he disappeared. Well, that's no reason to do whatever you want. Lucky no one got hurt. And why exactly did you invent a flying machine? Oops. The burning question. That would be... I remind you that you must inherit the Ecosphere on your 20th birthday. And that day is today. Oh! Happy birthday! Yes, thank you. I hadn't forgotten the date of my birthday. And we've talked about it at least 1,000,000 times. I don't want this orb. So, I assume that you've built this machine to lead the village. She already suspects my plan. We'll talk about it tonight. Zale will be here. Will be there too to celebrate the event. He's coming back to the village today. I don't think he'll be long now. I don't want to see him either. Without saying another word, I walk over to the aircraft to right it. What a nasty temper. Sometimes. I'm trying to restart the prototype's engine. It still works despite the crash. Awesome! As I speed off, I see in the rearview mirror that my mother is holding a megaphone to shout something at me. But I can't hear anything. Oh, she'll tell me when I get home. And happy birthday! I think we just crashed again. She must have not heard. What a pest when she gets like this. One wonders where she gets it from. Oh, how's that? Oh. Well, hello, Zale. We were just talking about you. I just got off the ferry. That's great. You haven't returned since joining the Green League. Yes, the League rarely grants this kind of permission, but I couldn't miss Oraine's birthday. You've just missed her. Yes, I saw her drive off like a maniac with a machine. I don't know what to do. She just invented this aircraft to lead the village. She hasn't changed a bit. I imagine she's dead. I'll go and see her. Is that the titular Ecosphere? This is the den. My secret workshop at the bottom of a cave, on the cliff near the village. I spend most of my time here inventing all kinds of things. Just like my magnificent aircraft prototype, I've just put the wings back on and I'm about to perform a delicate operation, adding jet engines. Now that is very delicate sounding then. Because if one thing goes wrong, either boom, or a pair of jet engines are flying away without minus an aircraft. A few tools are always available on the board near my workbench. I walk over to grab them. I attach the two jet engines under the wings, and then connect two cables to the generator next to them. Now, I must operate the generator by pulling the chain. Oh, wait a second, what? Interactive backgrounds. Here's the drag and drop feature. Hold the click on the item in the inventory and drag it, and release at the target point. Electricity travels through the cables to the aircraft. It becomes charged with energy. The thrusters begin to burn. I hold my breath. Everything suddenly shuts off. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What now? I go over to inspect the prototype. Ouch! I forgot to cut the power to the generator. But it does malfunction. Combustion is not powerful enough. Something is missing to generate enough heat to launch the thrusters. But what? There's got to be a way. A familiar voice suddenly snaps me out of my thoughts. I see you haven't lost your habit of talking to yourself. No one knows where the den is except him. My heart starts pounding. Hello! I haven't seen Zell in 2 years. We'd always been great friends, maybe even more, but I never dared to tell him. I think that overwhelming blush says everything to him. He left Norden to join the Green League, an ancestral order charged with protecting nature and its balance. I'm happy to see him again, but at the same time, I don't talk to myself, I think out loud. It's not the same. And what are you doing here anyway? Nice welcome. At least with this, he should understand that something's wrong. Zale looks at the side of the aircraft. A new invention? Yeah, I tested it this morning. I was inspired by the glider we used back in the day. You know, the one you built into the roof of City Hall? Nonsense, you were driving that day. Are you sure? Your memory seems to be playing tricks on you. I could hardly hold my smile. I know very well that I was driving that day. Zale, on the other hand, is perfectly good at flying. As I recall, my parents were mad. They even grounded you for a whole week. I had to rig a jumping stick. I had to rig a jumping stick to sneak up to your bedroom window. We laughed for a moment. But that was before you ran off to the Green League. I knew that was the problem. You never answered my letters. Are you mad at me for leaving the village? I don't blame him. Trying to make dreams come true is natural. It's just that... Suddenly, a creaking sound from his armor catches my attention. Is there something wrong with your armor, Zale? You're always so good at changing the subject. It's not wrong. Answering an awkward question with another question is my favorite tactic. Now that you mention it, I had trouble with my armor, and sometimes the breastplate locks up in combat mode. I sigh in exasperation. Don't they have engineers at the Green League to take care of your equipment? Not as talented as you. They couldn't figure out how you put it together. Oh, so that thing was it? Well, so our character made that thing then. I must say that I am proud of this invention. In addition to protecting Zale in battle, this armor is equipped with a fire-breathing device. I call this invention Caburo. Sit in front of the workbench and remove your armor. Looks like the Caburo needs a good overhaul. Explore mode. A sweet invention I'm working on, far more complex than the aircraft. But one thing at a time. The aircraft has already given me trouble. Stuff! A whole bunch of spare parts I pick up here and there. I'd rather dismantle old machines and salvage parts than buy them. Plus, it's more economical. And that is a very, very valid way to go about things here. My latest invention so far. This aircraft will allow me to leave Norden. At least I hope so. I still need to get its reactors up and running first. A reflective mirror. One of my finest inventions when I set up the den. Without this, it would be way too dark in here. Indeed, it's not well maintained at all. While I'm working on the Kaburo, Zell looks at another prototype lying around the workbench. And what's this machine here? It's a substitute affinity. But I can't get it to work. It seems that electricity isn't the right energy source. The capacitor can't store sufficient density. As always, I don't understand much when you talk about your inventions. I sigh, while tightening a bolt. Make an effort. I'm trying my best to explain it. Yet. After a moment of silence, I notice that Zell is reluctant to ask me a question. Then, he finally takes the plunge. Did you invent it because you're tired of being different? I see what he's getting at. He means I was born without an affinity. I instinctively avert my eyes. It's not that, it's just I have to develop a huge invention if I want to get into Dynamo Core. Can you imagine? With a substitute affinity, it would change the lives of everyone like me. The high-tech company specializing in research the high-tech company specializing in research and development? Yes, that's where I'd like to do my civic service. That 1 year where every 20-year-old citizen has to train for their place in society. All this time, you still haven't changed your mind. Seeing that the armor is reconstructed, Zell prepares to put it on again. There are still a few bolts to tighten. You have to join the Green League to do your civic service, and learn how to use the Ecosphere when you inherit it. I can feel anger rising inside me. I tighten a nut a little too hard, and the open-end wrench slips out of my hand. Except I don't want that kind of life. And why do you care anyway? You'll let me down again as soon as your leave's up. So mind your own business. I see. It had to come out. I already regret saying that. I can see I've hurt his feelings. Sorry. I got carried away. It's nothing. At the same time, it's not my place to tell you what to do. But I doubt your mother would agree. And there's no other way to leave Norden except by ferry. Why do you think I built an aircraft? Now I understand better. You've left nothing to chance. But I have a problem with the reactors igniting. My electric generator can't create a big enough explosion. I don't think I'm the most qualified to advise you. I just smile at him as I tighten the last bolt on the breastplate. Great, the Kaburo is as good as new. It wasn't that complicated. Try to see if everything works properly. I point to a target at the back of the den. A half-burned mannequin lies there. The poor thing having been used as the guinea pig when I invented the Kaburo. Come a little closer. Not so close. I'll reconnect your affinity to the flamethrower in your glasses. Whoa! Great! It works perfectly. Incredible. You're still so talented. But wait. Just give me an idea for my reactor. I connect the reactors to your Affinity, they should ignite just like the Kabura's flamethrower. It's worth a try. Eyes me as he raises the flame spitter. It feels as if nothing has changed after all this time. I'm blushing. This is not good at all. Don't let him notice. Well, it's market day today. I'm going to need some materials to test the thrusters. Will you come with me? Why not? I take some money out of a drawer in my workbench and put it in my satchel. It contains a few cotton swabs that I always carry with me. By the way, Lorraine? What? Happy birthday. I can't stop smiling at him. Then we leave the den. After skirting the cliff where the den is located, we arrived at Norden's Market Square, where I crashed the aircraft just this morning. And speaking of the aircraft, I'll go to the ironmongery and buy 2 cables. We'll use them as conductors for the reactors. I think you can plug them into your fire Affinity. I bet you'll crush like you did last time. I bet you'll crash like you did last time. Well, no. If we light them, the engines will propel the aircraft and keep it in the air. Stunning, isn't it? And how far will you go like that? Sailors say that the Dynamo Corporation frigate will soon be heading for Cosmolopus. Now's my chance. That's right. I've been assigned to secure its president when he comes. His name is Horan Beckett, isn't it? Horan is incredible. He's barely our age and already founded a company at the cutting edge of innovation. I can't wait to meet him. Yeah, I get it. What do you mean by he's amazing? He imitates the enthusiastic tone of his voice I just used. Aren't you a little jealous? Absolutely not. And you seem to have forgotten that the League's headquarters is in Cosmolopus. All the Guardians will be looking for you if you ever manage to leave Norden. Many people know my name, but not by my face. Lucky for me. I know what you look like. Very funny, Zale. I know full well you'll never report me. I know him so well. We arrive at the Northern Market, and the villagers are out shopping. Besides finding the foodstuffs needed for daily life, Market Day brings the community together once a week. It's the foundation of Northern's social ties in a nutshell. Different aisles segment the market. Most villagers greet Zale. Handy seems to be enjoying the notoriety. A cook suddenly calls Zale to turn on his oven. He uses his fire affinity to fan the embers. In Norden, as elsewhere on Excelsior, people have organized themselves into communities to survive and help each other. Everyone uses their affinities to serve their neighbor. It's the basis of the social bond. What about those who don't have their affinity, like... And since I don't have an affinity, I've never really been able to participate. I suddenly bumped into my mother. On market day, she runs a stall selling her products. She's the village baker. My mother smiles tenderly at me. She could tell how I feel. At least Zell got you out of hiding. I decided to come. I needed to run an errand. But I don't think Zell liked being a star so much. We mustn't hold it against them. People are very proud that one of our own is part of the Green League. The prestigious battalion. My mother grows nostalgic. She was in the Green League once, before I was born. But she rarely talks to me about that time. I know that's how she met my dad. Your necklace is a strange color. I don't understand. It did that last night at the workshop, and then it stopped. Your father gave you that this half of a pearl long ago. That glow happens when you look at the horizon for the other half to locate your necklace. I don't like it. The other half is supposed to be kept at the memorial. It's rare to see her this bothered. Happy birthday, Arain. I recognize that voice. Callista. Thank you so much. Like Zell, we've known each other since we were kids. I'll look into the glow. You can go with Callista. You said you need Arain's talents, I believe? The store door's stuck. Will you help me? Great. You're always complaining about being unable to participate in village life. Now's your chance. Well, alright. I was going to the hardware store anyway. I've got an errand to run. Good. That's good timing then. She's cute when she gets down to it. We head for the store. The villagers look at Kalisa with suspicion, even contempt. She's part of the minority in Exdelia's world, the deprived. They all have pale complexions, white hair, and Manuve eyes. They are also born without affinities. My father was one of them. Besides, I've got odd eyes, purple like Dad's and green like Mom's. My mother was an heir infinity, but I didn't inherit it. As a result, the locals look at me differently. They think being reborn without an affinity is a curse that goes back to the dawn of time. What a stupid theory. It's nothing more than a genetic variation. We arrive in front of the store. What exactly is the concern? I can't turn the key in the lock. How are you going to manage without me? What do you mean? Are you planning to go somewhere? Not at all. Let's see what's wrong with your door. Kalista isn't really convinced. I'm going to have to learn to hold my tongue. The lock's rusty. Probably from last night's downpour. A little hammering on it should be enough to unjam it. It should be better by now. Try opening the door, just to see. The door opens. You're a real magician. A handywoman, anyway. Callista hurriedly grabbed the equipment that was sheltered in the stall, then displays it on the stall in front of the store. You said you had an errand to run? What did you need? I pointed to 2 rolls of copper cable. How much do I owe you? Nothing. Just thanks for helping me out. So cute. But not worth my boss. It should be here already. We start laughing for a moment. Oh, I just remembered. I just remembered it. Someone was looking for you earlier. Really? Who? I don't know her, but she's not from here. She was tall with a long braid and a huge hat. Never seen her. What did you say to her? That you were surely in your den, but nobody knows where it is. Apart from your lover, of course. You didn't tell her that. I don't even know her. You should see your face. I only told her the first sentence. Speaking of Zale, you must be glad he's back in the village, especially on your birthday. It proves everything. You're talking nonsense. I'd better go. I must admit, it's nice to see him again. What? That's it? How indiscreet she can be sometimes. As I leave the store, I see Zale at the other end of the main aisle. Okay, I thought I heard something just then. Still playing the star. As I walk towards his direction, my pendant starts to glow again. What's going on? Someone suddenly approaches me with a quick step. A young woman with a long braid and a huge hat? Wouldn't that be the girl Kalisa was just told me about? Are we being raided by pirates? Are we being raided by pirates? She's not that tall. Her hat gives that impression that, I must admit, she looks great. Actually, I will second you on that, but then again, I do adore the character designs in it anyway. Are you the daughter of the famous Conrad Cross, by any chance? That's me. She pulls something out of her pocket. It looks like the pearl fragment from my pendant. Both fragments emit the same glow. How is that possible? It looks like you're right. She's suddenly coming at me. Next thing you know, I'm on the ground after receiving a violent blow to the head. I find it hard to open my eyes. As I open them again, I see her leaning toward me to grab my arm. Arain! Damn, another guardian. Leave her alone. My head is spinning. I don't understand what's going on. Not today, my dear. Your talisman is slower than mine. Oh no. Zelle was propelled against the market stall. I can feel her grab my arm again. A whistling sound. Then, the next instant, a flying wind split the cloud and came straight for us. To take us up in the air. In a flash of lucidity, I have the idea of dropping the rolls of cable I've just bought before I lost consciousness. Provided Zell understands. Zell! Zell, wake up! I didn't see that coming. Where's Lorraine? The mysterious woman abducted her. Some kind of glider swooped down from the clouds and threw her a rope. They flew to a ship with black sails and a black flag. So we did get raided by pirates. Okay, definitely did take it just now, but probably nothing. Pirates. So exactly what I just said then. Pirates. Damn. I can't believe it. Lorraine was complaining about how her pendant was giving her a glow. Surely that has something to do with it. I saw the pirates brandishing some marble that glowed the same color as Lorraine's pet necklace. There's only one thing in the world capable of emitting a similar glow. Those pirates are trying to find the Ecosphere. I'm sure. What makes you say that? Lorraine's necklace contained a fragment of a pearl once given to her by her father. The other part set in his pocket watch. This fragment was kept at the memorial, recently opened to the public. That pirate must have stolen it. Putting the pearls two parts together makes it possible to locate where the Ecosphere has been hidden. The sunken laboratory. The Green League was to recover the orb to bequeath it to Lorraine for her civic service. We absolutely must stop these pirates from getting their hands on it. But how? The ship is already offshore, and by the time reinforcements from the League arrive... Look, Lorraine dropped this. She came to the store to buy the rolls of copper cable. She told me all about it. All I have to do is plug them into my fire affinity to start the reactors on her flying machine. Do you feel up to piloting her machine? I've got to make it. I'm the only one with a talisman to fight pirates. I'll help her get this machine started. You know where her workshop is, don't you? In the meantime, Callista, you light the alarm fire. Good idea. I'm going to need reinforcements. Alright. Let's get busy. Okay. This seems like a good place to call it a video. Yeah. Yeah. If you'd like to look at this so far and want to check it out yourself, I'll have the Steam page in the description as well as the Kickstarter page. Yeah. And with that, I will see you when I see you. Bye.